How much is a 1974 Roosevelt dime coin actually worth? That's what we're looking at in today's coin video. This is the 1974 Roosevelt dime. This coin here sold for a little over $30 at auction, $33 to be exact. And the reason it sold for that is because it has a mint error. The coin has a partial brockage here on the obverse of the coin. It does have some damage to the coin, which will take away some value. Of course, but if it was in much better condition, it would have sold for a lot more money, graded by Annex. This next coin here is graded by NGC. It's a 1974 dime that has a straight clip error. Pretty much speaks for itself. You'll see that clip there on the right side of the coin. Very obvious type of mint error, of course. So this coin ended up selling for $41 at auction. Now this next coin here sold for $940. It does not have any mint errors. The coin sold for that price because of its grade by PCGS. It is graded by PCGS at a mint state 67 with full bands. If you're not familiar with full bands, here's an example of what that is. You can pause the screen and see that designation that the coin grading companies will give your Roosevelt dimes when they grade those coins. So that will increase the value, and the mint state 67, of course, if there's not many of these dimes from 1974 at a mint state 67 grade with full bands, then that's what gives it value. That's why it's worth over $900. Now, moving on here to another 10-cent coin, 1974 D mint mark Roosevelt dime that has been double struck. Now, you'll see that second strike there is 90% off center. Now, it doesn't have a high grade or anything. The coin only sold for around $20 at auction. Really all depends on when the coin sells and things like that. You know, the demand on something like this. It's just graded at, uncirculated details. So, yeah, damage to the coin, things like that. Not too much value there. But there are double strikes like that that can make a coin extremely valuable. So let's move on here to another 1974 dime. On the reverse, it looks very normal. And you'll see here on the obverse, it looks a little bit different. You can see the design a little bit, but not all the way. And that's because the obverse of the coin here was struck through a capped die. So that will give the coin value, that mint error. The coin graded by NGC ended up selling for $30 at auction. Better than 10 cents. Now here's a 1974 no mint mark. This is similar to the other mint state 67 graded example of the Roosevelt dime that we looked at. The difference is this does not have full bands, and it's not the D mint mark, it's the no mint mark. So this coin ended up selling for $100 at auction, all because of its condition, which is that high grade of a mint state 67. Now here's a 1974 dime that was struck off center. The coin ended up selling for $41 at auction, graded by Annex at an AU58. Again, off centers, and most of these errors that we're showing you can take place on all kinds of different coins, not just Roosevelt dimes. Actually, these two dimes sold together in a lot, so really about $20 a coin. This coin from 1984 also sold with the 1974 dime, both struck off center. Now, this coin sold by itself for $45. It struck 45% off center, to be exact. Kind of weird that it sold for $45 and being struck 45% off center. That's interesting. So yeah, the coin's graded by Annex at a mint state 60, $45 for that one. Now, we also have the proof coin from 1974, which you will see in your 1974 proof coin sets. This coin is graded at a perfect proof 70 deep cameo. You cannot get a higher grade than a 70 on the coin grading scale, and that's why the coin sold for $1,600 at the time in which it sold. So super, super valuable coin there. Let's move on to another coin that sold for $63 at auction, and that's because it was struck onto a centered blank planchet. It only weighs 2.3 grams. You can see that copper coloration to it as a result of the mint error. And this coin, like I say, sold for $63 at auction. So if you guys have a 1974 dime, those are some mint errors that have sold in the past. And yeah, always check both sides of your coins because you never know what you might have. And don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.